Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 34 of my Wurrzag campaign, where Queek is hiding behind a mountain, the giant rats. I mean, he is a giant rat. I've literally just called him what he is, which is fair enough. Now, money is a little bit of a concern at this moment in time. Yes, so currently I think we're going to lose that within a couple of turns. So realistically we're not. I need more money basically, because we got Karak Ungor, which is good. That's given us some money for a while, but that's now looking less good. We need to go and deal with Tekalis. We're going to march over in this direction to see if we can head him off. And you guys, could we? Where's Warcracker? There it is. How much is this going to cost? 686. Okay. I don't want to. Going bankrupt would be incredibly bad. That would be the bad thing. We don't want the bad thing.
No grudge bearer would do this. Gork's fists.
I need to replenish, so I'm going to hold off. I don't know what Thorgrim's going to do, but the longer we have to replenish, the better. I don't think he can't take on Kazakarak unless he's got additional reinforcements heading this way, which I need to double check on just in case. But I think we'll be fine. Ratgash, you're going to stay there. Just keep an eye on if things go out. Yeah, we need to extort, because the more money I can get, the better. And I can't do any upgrading because otherwise I go bankrupt. So none of that, or any of the rest. So things are sort of under control. I feel like I was a bit more chipper a couple of episodes ago. Since then, things have got... I was going to say because Tekalis, but apparently Tekalis forgot to check the gas. I don't know. Maybe he left the gas on, so he's just nipped back home to just go and check that out. Fair enough. He has sailed pretty much across the world. Okay, Skarsnik was spotted, and we could intercept. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to put the Banner of Rage on the... I'm just going to say no. Nope, don't want to fight. He was coming this way. He spotted us. But now he can't get away. So, even if he retreats now... there goes Karakongor. Yeah, I thought we would lose that. Okay, well, at least hopefully that means we haven't gone bankrupt. Going bankrupt would be very, very bad. Very, very bad. I know I've said this several times, but the Orc economy is awful. It is so bad. I mean, it's no wonder that the Empire and Dwarves are running away with the Mortal Empires campaign at the moment, because they just have such a good economy in comparison. I mean, the Orcs just can't... Basically, the Dwarves can outnumber the Greenskins, because the Greenskins, their units are cheaper than Dwarves, but not really by that much. And their units are comparable as well, which is the main problem. It means, like, if you've got Black Orcs, can they defeat Ironbreakers? And the answer is kind of, but they will spend the entire battle hacking their way through them. And at the same time, the Dwarves can just bring up their Quarrelers and deal with your Black Orcs. So then what is your answer to dealing with the Dwarves? Well, you've got your cavalry, which is your main plus. Oh, hello. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. You want? No, I'm not going to give you money, you dick. You've got your cavalry, which is your main sort of advantage over the Dwarves. Dwarves, of course, have no cavalry, but your cavalry's not that good. You've got monsters, which does help, but then the Dwarves have also got giant killers who well, giant slayers who, as you can imagine, slay giants. So that doesn't work out either. So basically, you don't really have an answer to the dwarf units. Now, you could, like, overwhelm them with sheer weight of numbers, which is, you know, probably what Greenskins should do. But the dwarves have such good economy that you can't even do that because the dwarves can outnumber you. And yeah, you've got your wars, but the wars are garbage, so it isn't really helping you. Realistically, we should be able to outnumber our enemies, but we just can't.
I like it.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
Right, Queek is going to bug out. How much? Ooh, we are awfully close to being bankrupt.
Now's the time.
Okay, well, let's... shall I just auto-resolve that? I feel like I will pay for that if I do. I think we're going to have to fight it. Skaven are one of those armies that are both kind of fun to fight because the kill counts you get, and also incredibly irritating. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, so we're getting menace from below coming up and attacking us, as is tradition. They've got a couple of these lightning cannons. These are very nasty artillery. In fact, Skaven have some of the nastiest artillery to face in the entire game. And then you've got the Deathglow Bombardiers, who are just the worst. Absolutely the worst. Yeah, more menace from below being spawned, but we have Grocker and Skarsnik's forces combining into one mega force. Kind of like that Transformer. Is it Metroplex? No, Metroplex was the big one that was just one big robot, wasn't he? He was the base. Imagine having people living in you. That's got to be weird, isn't it? I mean, you could literally say to them, "You are inside me," and you could say that and smirk every single time. And that's what exactly I would do if I had lots of little robots living inside me and I was a giant robot and I could turn into a base. But that is a very sort of niche fetish there. You realistically, probably never going to come up. So, Skaven army is advancing. Deathglow Bombardiers are the targets. We're going to throw everything we can at them. So artillery is going to be based on chucking shit in that general direction. Meanwhile, more menace from below is coming to annoy me, and I'm using the Moon Howlers here, just sort of a menace from below mop-up division. So already they've got 86 kills. They're just running hither and dither and causing fear to the enemy and destroying them. There we go, breaking them. Because they end up generally surrounded, they're generally not very happy, and so a quick charge can usually take them out. Now, eagle-eyed viewers will have spotted that we actually have a unit all the way back here, and this is the Warlord's Boys. The Warlord's Boys are, of course, sneaky night goblins, and as such, they can't be spotted. So they have set up outside of the deployment zone, and they're going to head towards one of the artillery units to take it out. Meanwhile, we've got Dirkit Squigs skirting the enemy army and coming in from behind, and our Ball Boys on the other flank. Skarsnik, Grocker, Mr. Nailbrain, and Gorbud's Bad Axe all standing firm ahead of the main army because we want Grocker to knock out Quake and Skarsnik potentially to try and blob up some of these units. But some Death Runners are actually trying to get around us. Now, the Death Runners can't see us and we can't see them, so I don't even know these Death Runners are here right now. It isn't until about here that they spot us and we spot them, at which point I go, well, kind of need some fanatics in the face, don't they? Unfortunately, I missed one unit, but I do manage to smash through another. That worked out okay, didn't it? That was okay. They've now spotted us, and some of the units are now moving to intercept. Dirkit Squigs taking out the lightning cannon, and the Warlord's Boys almost on the other one. So that's working out quite nicely. Death Runners coming in, and they are going to be able to chop through our goblins. Well, pretty much anything can chop through our goblins pretty quickly. Fortunately, Queenie is coming around the flank to help out. We've got a unit of Storm Vermin heading this direction in a nice big sort of blob. And, well, that's just the kind of thing you throw fanatics at, isn't it? Good times. More fanatics coming out. More fanatics coming out here where Queek has managed to blob up some enemy units. Just reducing them to jam. Oh, that's glorious. 18 kills, 22, 12. We're getting some more menace from below down here. Our ball boys giving some death runners the slip. And then coming back to career into the rear of these clan rats. And causing a general rout on the Skaven left flank. Grokka and Queek are dueling. And looks like Grokka has definitely got the upper hand as Queek decides to beat a hasty retreat, deciding that actually he doesn't need Grokka's head on his trophy rack. Actually, you know what? He's got better things to do somewhere else. He's just remembered. He's just going to go and sort that out, and he'll be back. Don't you worry. He'll be back. And as Queek retreats, the rest of his useless rats retreat with him. But of course he has retreated twice, so guess who's going to be dead at the end of this battle? That's right, it's Queek. Okay. I'll take that. I would like to take the replenishment, but I feel like I kind of need the money right now, so I'm going to take that. Which means we're solvent for at least one more turn. That's good. That's good. We want to move back here so we can replenish. I would like to. Okay, if we can go and take Kradtommen next turn, so we can go and do that.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
I wonder if we right, Grunty Mingle, how are you doing? Okay, what I think we're going to do is see if we can get this Border Prince's army to land, and then we can kick the shit out of it. There's this army over here as well, so we can kill them. That'll give us some money. We're losing 3k a turn at the moment, which is not ideal. But if we can survive a little while longer, then we should be able to make some money from sacking some stuff. We're going to have to really do some good sacking. Otherwise, we're going to go... we're going to run out of money, and then basically... I feel like if we start running out... I mean, I could get rid of an army, but...
You need me.
I mean, Queenie is 870 just by herself. Is she that useful? I mean, the answer is yes. She is very, very useful for this army, but realistically, she's almost a K just by herself, and I can't afford her. Can't afford to feed you. Sorry, Queenie. Sorry, Bay. You'll have to. Scarlet's gonna have to go around with Grokka for the moment to lend some support. Didn't like to do it, but unfortunately, just too expensive. Can't afford them. Oh, this is actually just ruins. Okay. Right. Throughout the old blah 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 blah. Right. The old ones believe that alignment is all. Alignment is all. I might have to put a cut in here while I do some. I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to solve this one. I think it's working out which of these actually links back, but I don't quite know how it links to the fuck it, eeny meeny miny, that one. Oh well, at least we know that's ruins.
Yes, boss.
That's something, I guess. That's good. Is that good? That's probably fine. Right, guys, you can damage walls, but frankly, you're not going to be doing that for the moment because I can't afford to do anything. I can't afford. I assume medical bills for you running headlong into walls repeatedly. So don't do it. Because you won't be getting any support from me. Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, good. Well, not good. Basically, all my armies are sort of out of commission at the moment. And, come on. I need the Border Princes to take Grunty Mingle. If they take Grunty Mingle, I can murder them and steal all their money. Hello? That is a scary army. That's a very scary army. Jesus. That's a mean army. Don't want to deal with that right now, ideally. Well, on the other hand, you know, that's basically... I'm looking at that as that's income at this moment in time. That's my next that's my next turn's upkeep, is that army. What's Thorgrim going to do? I can't believe they're stealing my technology. I mean, that's just... Like, I don't have much technology, but to steal it? Really? What do you want? My really big lever? Is that it?
I'm the Great Green Prophet.
Hello, Orion. What do you want? An aggression pact? Sure. I'll take a non-aggression pact. I'll take anything at this point in time. Malagor doing stuff. Good. Nice if he actually kind of, you know, took a chunk out of the Empire for me just to keep them off my back for 30 seconds. But, sure. Right. This is good. Well, it's not good, but... That's it. You stay right there, my little friend. No, don't run off. Cheeky bastard. Right, at least he's... I think we can find him. I think we can find him and hunt him down. You're going to take Gorgazan. Well, that was just going to happen. We lost the sexiest amount of orcs. But never mind. What? You can't reproduce. Stop reproducing. Stop making more elves. There should be less elves. Always less elves. Not more elves, less elves. God damn it. Alright. Idle Carver. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Right, you're over there. Can I reach you? Oh, I think I can. Oh, just about. Just about. Right, bop you. Good. I'll take the money as well. Right, that's next turn's upkeep. Supplies. Thanks, Border Princes. Come again, please. No, seriously, come again. I need it. Sly, you can steal technology, even though that's never going to happen. Hello, look.
You come bearing arms. Is it war?
I mean, we're already at war, you beardy twat.
A fool's action.
Okay, we'll go with the Stricture Shard. That's not the worst thing to have, actually, because... is that... Is it a... No, it's not a weapon, is it? It's an enchanted item. It is an enchanted... Right, what we're going to do... Right, you're going to have the other Stricture Shard, because that reduces magical resistance around him. Because all of our units do magical damage, that should then actually make him quite useful. I mean, Sly Sweaty Bollocks has been useful from day one, but he's going to be even more useful. Can you just imagine that? Holy sweaty bollocks. Okay, we are replenishing awfully slow. Can we reach you?
The boys are pleased.
The plan scheme is discordant.
I suspect you'll run away, but we could...
Go in.
Let's...
Wyvern's teeth, yes.
Let's see...
Sounds like a good idea.
If we can get an ambush on there, because that'll be quite useful. And we should be fully replenished and healed up. Yes, right, you've got a bunch of dwarves. I'm going to kick your ass, Thorgrim. Come over here. You want to fight? You're going to get one. This army is not the worst one I've ever faced. It's mostly dwarf warriors, so actually shouldn't be too bad. But still, if I can kill it without taking too much damage, then that would be ideal. They do have some nasty units in here. They do have the Peak Gate Guard. So these guys are hammerers, and they do look amazing. They do look great. But also they are nasty in melee combat, so we're going to blat them with a whole pile of fucking rocks. There's Thorgrim. Now, if we can kill Thorgrim, then the rest of his army should retreat. Thorgrim's quite the tough customer, so we're going to get Grimgor to go and sort him out. Oh, that was... What a shot! Holy shit, that was great. Okay, so we're pounding the enemy as they arrive. We've got our cavalry. That's the Orc Boar Boy Biggins. We've got the Orc Boar Chariot, and of course the Teeth Robbers on the left flank. We're going to bring them around. As you can see, already half the army moving to intercept them. The rest coming towards the Black Orcs. The enemy artillery, they've only got one bolt thrower. He's not going to be doing too much damage. We've got the Death Creepers just behind. They're going to sneak up just when they can and fill those dwarves full of arrows. 8 Peak Guard taking absolute pounding, already down to about half health. As our Rock Lobbers do their job. And our Night Goblins in the front, because I want to first kill these Giant Slayers ASAP. And second of all, hit them with Fanatics. We've also got some, there they go, Iron Breakers right there. So don't like Iron Breakers, want to be able to, so we're going to switch our attack to the Iron Breakers. The artillery is going to be pounding them because they're quite nasty. Archers opening fire. I thought I'd cast Gorkle Fix You, but in fact I cast Itchy Nuisance on these guys. So they've got less melee attack, but that's not really what I wanted to do, was slow them down, not reduce their melee attack. But the Goblin Archers actually doing really, really good damage against these Giant Slayers. Not many of them going to reach combat, and then in come the Fanatics, smashing through these Dwarf Warriors. Kind of clip these Dwarf Warriors, but Grimgor and Borgut now in combat with Thorgrim, and the Crimson Killers coming to assist. The Immortals should make very, very short work of these Dwarf Warriors. Dwarf Warriors v Black Orcs, that's a fight that's only going to go one way. But these guys over here, these Black Orcs, are being bombed by the Iron Breakers and at the same time being shot by the Thunderers. So that's fun. The Night Goblins are trying to take out the Iron Breakers, but as you can see, they're just not doing an awful lot of damage. I mean, they're plinking away. They're doing some damage, but it's just not enough, really. And there's a few units just dueling with our Night Goblins. The big old melee. Again, the Crimson Killers just carving up the Peak Gate Guard and the Dwarf Warriors that have come in. Victories already in our grasp, and the Death Creepers taking out the Bolt Thrower. The rest of our cavalry now coming back to the fight, having led these Dwarf Warriors on a little merry dance around the rest of the map. Borgut is getting his head kicked in again. Apparently, it feels like every single time Borgut and Grimgor take on someone, the someone beats up Borgut first. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, Borgut is Grimgor's bodyguard, right? But, I mean, it does give Grimgor valuable time to kick the shit out of whoever he's killing, and he is managing to do that. I mean, Grimgor does have a lot of melee attack, and Thorgrim is getting his head kicked in. Look at this. Come on, Grimgor, get in there, buddy. 105. Let's get him. Come on, one more hit. One more hit, Grimgor. Get that kill. He's getting away. He's got 20 health. He's getting 20 health. Come on, Crimson Killers. Finish him off for us. He's getting away. Down he goes, just in time for the Boar Boy Biggins to come charging in from the back. I mean, we've already literally won the battle, but they're coming in anyway, coming in hot. They're dealing with the enemy missile units as well. We've dealt with the Iron Breakers. In they come, slamming into the rear of these dwarves. Send them flying. Better late than never. The Iron Breakers slowly being whittled down. They're just really tough to kill. Really tough to kill. But the Death Creeper's just in behind, just plinking them in the back. This guy's got several arrows in him, but he's still fighting. But not for much longer, because they've broken, as has the entire enemy army. Even these units that haven't been touched have just broken and legged it. And of course we'll chase down as many as possible, but our Boar Boys are actually quite slow. In fact, they're only twice the speed of these Dwarf Warriors, and they're quite far away. So we chase down as many as possible, but you know, it's tough. It's tough being an orc on a piggy. Borgut isn't very good, is it? I mean, he tries, but he just doesn't quite get it. Let's take the replenishment, just because this northern army up here is kind of by itself quite often. Let's finish off the stragglers. That was no problem. Could take the replenishing. Yeah, let's take the replenishment again. I mean, we've actually managed to... I mean, we were pretty close to bankruptcy there for a little while, but we've managed to claw it back through just kicking the shit out of everyone we can find, which worked out quite nicely. Right, Grimgore, let's give you, I mean, Foe Seeker, yes, and then Woundmaker, I guess, because then you have more weapon strength, which, you know, can't go wrong with that, can you? You cannot go wrong with more weapon strength. And let's... I want early warning all over the shop. Talking of early warning, there's Grombrindle with... Oh, apparently he's gone fire. Yeah, he's really going in for the fire there. That is that's the whole thing, isn't it? That's the whole thing. It doesn't do... Oh, does it do armor? Does it? I can't remember if these guys do a lot of... I mean, they're flamethrowers. Love them. Not that effective. If we can get that in an ambush, that is going to be grade A shit. So that's kind of what we want to do. Let's go for thick skin, give you more armor. Maybe it'll help you survive. Night Shroud, a spell I don't use, but probably should. Okay, we've got ambushes going on there. We're coming back because we've got some knights down here, which we need to... I need to take back Khemri. We need to go and... How's Malekith getting on? Is Malekith... oh, Malekith's losing some of his territory.
Lord of the Black Tower and King of Nagaroth.
I mean, just high would have done, but no problem. That's fine. Okay, you are, by the looks of it... Oh, your strength's rank 1. You've actually managed to capture some... I mean, you're actually doing okay. But it looks like Ulthuan does have quite a bit of territory. Let's... Do I really have to go all the way down there to land? Couldn't I have landed here? Okay, maybe not. Maybe if we do bad things to the High Elves, he'll like us. I mean, I don't... You know, I'm pretty much for doing bad things to High Elves, so... Why not? Okay, so we know that is a ruin. What about down here? This is almost certainly Skaven territory. So if we can knock out this army, and I would really like to do that in an ambush, because if we could get Skarsnik ambushing that, and then ideally pulling back, like if we could like hit them with fanatics and then run away, that would be pretty sweet, and then back us up with Grokka. That's what I'd like. That's the dream. That's the dream. But that is a very scary Skaven army. Tic-tac-toe looks like he is put... I think he's got Castle Bar under siege. He actually quite likes me. Speak the words that infest your head and I will listen. Okay. Well, you quite like me. That's good. I wonder if... How does... Hang on. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the you.
Do you know who I am?
It's actually going up because you don't like clan. Can we look?
Abase your filthy body, orc. Only then will I hear your message.
Not sure what a base means. Is it clean? Wash? Shower? Because I don't do any of those things. So no go, Tin Man. No go. Okay, well none of that. End turn. Okay, let's see if we can get the ambush on that Clan Moor's army. If we can do that, that would be great. And if we can... Again, we've got that army from Grombrindle heading this way. We need to deal with that one as well. There's a lot of stuff we have to deal with, but frankly, that's par for the course with this campaign. It feels like there's always something that needs to be trodden on. We're doing quite a good job of whack-a-mole. Oh, you went to take that city. That means your army's fucked. That means we should be able to pretty easily go and bop you and take the city. Double win. Oh, Luther Huss is back. That guy. Really, Gotrek? What? What just happened? Oh, that okay. You were laying an ambush. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Alright, well, we'll bop you for a start. And stop stealing my technology! Look, I don't have any technology. Why are you stealing it, you bastards? God, I hate dwarves. And why is Manfred not doing anything? He's just dicking about like a... I mean, to be fair, if the Empire did declare war on Manfred, he would be dead in about 10 turns, so... But at least he'd be taking some of the pain off me. I feel like maybe he's doing more damage to the Empire this way, just through sheer corruption, than he would do actually fighting. The Wood Elves seem to be doing okay for themselves, actually. The Wood Elves not doing too badly. They are at least keeping... I mean, we haven't... I don't want to say we haven't seen an Empire army in a while, because I feel like that's just going to ask for trouble, but we haven't seen one in a while. Wow, I didn't realise you were that far north.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast you.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe you'll go away? At least you won't attack me. Probably. I hope. Okay, we're under siege. That's the thing. Grimgor's got a war. That's good. Southern Badlands is going to rebel. Fair enough. Scarslink's an architect, and apparently Luther has damaged our walls. They've stolen our technology. It's just a whole lot of thing. Okay, let's go and search the ruins. What a surprise! Clan Moors. A very, very damaged Clan Moors. So,
I'll crush them all.
if I...
The boys are pleased.
bring you in,
Here we go.
we should just be able to bop that, right? Fine, whatever.
Spare me, I shall warp stone.
That's, I'll take that. I mean, it's not the best, but I'll take it. Let's see. I feel like this army has needed some... That's 4 fucking turns. 4 fucking turns. And this is not going to have... Okay, well... What about we just get more Night Goblins with Fanatics? I like Night Goblins with Fanatics, and, you know, they're quick to recruit. So let's recruit more of them. And you... I could put you in a camp, but it would be a raiding camp. That would be raiding ourselves. But fuck it. So let's get some more of them.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
That's rank 24. At rank 30, we can get Warlord of the Stunty Peaks, and that's going to give us upkeep reduction with or upkeep reduction for goblins and night goblins, all armies faction wide. So that'd be quite nice to have. Let's get more weapon strength. Kind of, yes, in a way. You could say that. If we get that, we can... I don't quite understand why Grokka has this, but never mind. I'll worry about that another time. Mr. Nailbrain, you can be scouting, and that is fine. We're down for a couple of turns, but that should be okay. This... Yeah, you're going to run away. I'm not surprised that you're running away, but I'm surprised that you're here. I'm surprised that that is quite that much in your favour, considering that it really, really shouldn't be. I think we're going to have to fight this one, simply because I just feel like I'm going to get dicked over by Orcs again. every single time dicked over by Orc Resolve. So we're going to fight this one. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag Campaign.